Hi everyone, welcome to Wise-ish. It's your power boost for the day. It's to keep you up and about and to somehow help you to navigate through life with a little bit more zen, but with wisdom, laughter, love, happiness. I think all the things that we really want in life anyway. But I do want us to hold a moment of pause for the fires that are really blazing on the West Coast, especially to all of our friends in the Napa Valley area. Please join us. It's really quite an interesting time, and I'd like us to just send our pure wishes and peaceful thoughts to friends and family and citizens on the West Coast during this particular time. Thank you for that. It's been weighing a little bit heavily on my consciousness. There are times that you want to be able to be strong enough like Superman or Superwoman and just fly up there and just go and blow everything down. And it just ends. 2020 has been a brute of a year. It's pushing us to a position of deep resilience. It's pushing us inwards, 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 which is where the crux of our power exists. But we've been using only a quarter of our power to navigate with our relationships and finance and health and mental state of mind and just environment. But what if you actually realize that the power to get everything you've ever wanted comes from deep within you? What if you actually began to believe that what you thought and how often you thought it and for how long you thought that thought, that would definitely create the reality that you feel you deserve? And what if I were to tell you the thought becomes more amplified when it's purified with a connection to Source? Would you use it? Would you apply it every day? And as much as you might know the formula to life being the most beautiful experience it could ever be for you and me, and all you have to do is to observe the way that you're thinking and feeling, and to connect those thoughts to the divine so it's very pure. It doesn't have manipulation in it. It doesn't have ego. It won't have attachment. It won't have selfishness in it. It'll just have the purity of the vision that you feel is yours. I want you to just think about that. What if you believed right now, after today's Wise-ish segment, that whatever you think is your prayer, and every prayer will become your reality. Are you willing, and are you courageous, and are you honest and sincere enough to say, I'm going to do it? I am going to think what I want to think for as long as I want to think it, and I'm going to be extremely faithful to it. And I'm going to begin to build the confidence that I know I, the soul, this living, immortal, eternal energy, has the greatest power accessible to me just with a thought. And that the power is within me. My power is within me. And what loses our power, or what takes away our power, is whenever we choose to allow thoughts, or we create thoughts that are against that vision, that is, it's against the natural law of the universe. It's against love. And when that thought is against love, it feeds a different segment of powers. It will feed the power of ego. It will feed the power of fear. It will feed the power of obstacles. It will feed the power of feeling like unloved, unworthy. We actually have thoughts on a day-to-day basis that we might not even know about consciously, that is actually empowering the feeling or the sense that I'm not worthy, or that I'm not powerful enough, or I can't impact change. I can't. And because you believe in that thought, you see that it is happening. So what if today you, the powerful one, the one with truth and conviction and knowledge and experience, decide, today I'm going to think what I want to think based on my vision, a bigger vision, a higher vision, not a vision that needs to prove anything to anyone, not a vision that, even that Akshay said in one of our youth leaders said something about how many leaders are so caught up in wanting to leave a legacy behind, when in reality we should be like the Gandhis and the kings who just wanted everyone to have a fair share in life. It was such a wonderful point by a 14-year-old, or 13-year-old actually. He's only 13. And so to what extent do you really want to feed the vision and the dream that isn't about your legacy, but it's about the strength of your character, the power of your worth, and it's about being curious to explore what is in you, how strong are you, what is it that you feel might be calling you to participate more in life. It's not again about the legacy. The vision is all about revealing to you how much power you actually have. And each vision always needs to be sustained or supported by a virtue. If not a virtue, a spiritual power. But the power is within you, and that means the power within you has to come from a thought in the soul. It has to come from a thought inside of the soul. And you're either going to choose a thought that is based on something that's unlimited, eternal, maybe even feeds your sense of immortality, or you're going to feed the thought that says, I'm mortal, I'm scared, I'm not enough. And you will see the reality of it. That's actually what we see quicker than actually we see the quicker visions of what is mortal about me, what's not good enough about me, versus all that is good and all that I need to serve more. So, do you believe you've got the power within you? And if you do, what's the proof? Are you willing to walk around the entire day today accepting, I've got the power in me. How am I planning to use it? Are you going to go to bed tonight with the thought in your mind, I have the power in me, and whilst I'm dreaming, I give permission to my powers to serve me at night? And when you wake up in the morning the next day, before you tune into Wise-ish next segment, do you wake up with the thought, I'm a powerful soul, I'm going to use my powers today? The power is within you. It was never someone or something outside of you that was yielding you power. even though the society shows us that. It gives us title, positions, accolades. We go into the category of comparing ourselves with others, making it believe like this person has more than me, so I'm less than. No, you're not. You are so powerful. If you stop allowing yourself to be distracted by watching the games of other people, and you turn your attention inwards and remind yourself, the power is already in me. Thank you for joining us at Wise-ish today. Let's see what will be our blessing and good wish for this morning. I love these, by the way. Let's see. Today it says, you are the one who is completely full in everything like the Father, and you make your form of being full by applying virtues and powers. Perfect. See, I didn't even read this before I shared today. It was absolutely perfect. Remember, no one can take away your happiness. Nobody, unless you give them permission. And we are here to learn or to remember to love each other the same. So let's do that. Thank you so much for joining us on Wise-ish. And let me know if you love the Vibrations of Love new track release from our upcoming new album, Om Shanti. You can get it on Spotify under Sister Jenna and on America Meditating YouTube. I'd love to hear your comments about how that particular meditation fusion makes you feel. It's not a Zen meditation. It is really a fusion that you play around the home, in the car, when you have friends around, just to keep your mind thinking positively. So please let me know what you think about Vibrations of Love. I'd love to hear your comments. And don't forget to share it with your friends too. I want more love in the world, and I want to feel the vibrations of love spread far and wide. Not me, but the vibrations of love. So do remember to spread it far and wide. Thank you so much for joining us on Wise-ish, your power boost. You take very good care of yourself. And think about what I've just shared today. I will be, that's for sure. Take care.